Okay. 10 seconds in, we're live. Welcome back. Everybody. Welcome back to the TV. You know how I'm coming, where you can have all the pieces to the puzzle, but you're still missing some pieces. I have some disgusting information to share. I've never watched this personally myself, so we'll be watching it together. And just as a disclaimer, I am off grid at the moment, so please in the comments let me know if my connection is good or if it's terrible, which I hope it won't be, but communication is key. Let me know, okay? I am off grid right now. I'm gonna wait a little longer. The title of this live is CPS caught trafficking children to homosexual pedos. I'm not understanding why, the lives that I do is failing to get recognition. This is terrible. This is news. This is what it's all about. The children, you know what I'm saying? It's my kitty cat. Get back, girl. Okay, 2 minutes in. I don't have any viewers at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and start because, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen this footage myself, so I'm going to go ahead and press play, and people will just come in and at their will, and if they want to watch it from the beginning, they can do so.
Kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, kidnapping, trafficking, abusing, alienating, killing, foster prison, foster slaves, domestic terrorism, crimes against humanity, international agenda, CPS, kidnappers, social workers, police officers, stealing children from money. Abusing, alienating, killing, foster prison, foster slaves, domestic terrorism, crimes against humanity, international agenda, CPS, kidnappers, social workers, police officers, stealing children from loving homes, by force, fraud, lies, fabrication, tampering with evidence, official oppression, malice, conspiracy, corrupt courts, corrupt judges, corrupt dependency lawyers, government, trafficking children, CPS. Kidnappers, child protective service, steal children by force, fraud, fabrication, tampering with evidence, official oppression, malice, CPS, kidnappers, all day, every day, steal children, kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, trafficking, kidnapping, kidnapping, trafficking, abusing, alienating, killing, foster prison, foster slaves, domestic terrorism, crimes against humanity, international agenda, CPS, kidnappers, social workers, police officers, stealing children from loving homes by force, fraud, lies, fabrication.
Welcome, everyone. CPS News Network. 1201, breaking the 9/23/2020. Here's the adoption day. Happy Adoption Day. They're delivering 6 boys to homosexual serial child rapists. Hello, everyone. Welcome, CPS News Network. This is breaking. It's been going on for a while. Didn't really catch wind of it until today. We have the indictment of the director. Very excited about that. Let's start from the top. They're all in on it. Okay. Thank you for the music. Yes, that's one of our original songs. We did that. Very excited. Director's been charged, tampering with evidence. She needs to be charged with all the felonies that she contributed to. She's the facilitator. She's the trafficker. She was tampering with all the records, altering their legitimacy to adopt. Now let's just go to the adoption arena here. Families connected to adoption. Here it is here. We have pictures of the actual adopted children. 3 girls, 3 boys, brothers and sisters, 6 of them. Separate, trafficked to the black market, adoption. Going to 1 foster parent family and 3 boys into the homosexual. Separated, trafficked to the black market, homosexual. The girls going to 1 foster parent family and the 3 boys going to the homosexual serial child rapists. What a day to celebrate. Brothers and sisters being separated. Horrific crimes against these children. Sexual serial child rapists. What a day to celebrate.
Okay, 6 siblings separated by foster. 3 girls and 3 boys were adopted Thursday by 2 separate families, possibly creating a much larger blended family. Live in Allen County, so the children will have their siblings close by, which isn't a common occurrence. Executive to have the opportunity to place 3 siblings together out of a sibling group of 6 who are being adopted by another family who keeps in contact is beyond a blessing. Bullshit. Fuck out of here. Bullshit.
Brothers and sisters being separated. Just horrific crimes against these children. Again, they were allowed to adopt homosexuals. A 3-year-old Timmy, 4-year-old Tobias, 8-year-old Josiah. They appear to possibly have had them for years, like they had been in foster care for a long period of time. But again, here they are, Lima, Ohio. It's a happy day. God put them in our lives. It's an honor. We're just going to let the audio roll here and cover what's being stated here on this Adoption Celebration Day.
Families connected by adoption. Isabella Thornburg, 5, takes a selfie with her brother Tobias Steffs, 4, after she was adopted by Gabe and Amy Thornburg. Jeremy Kindle and Scott Steffs. Isabella and her sisters Alyssa, 11, and Aurora, 9, were adopted by their foster parents Thursday, while Tobias and his brothers Josiah, 8, and Timmy, 3, were adopted by their foster parents. Jeremy Kindle and Scott Steffs. Brian Reynolds, The Lima News. Lima, 6 siblings separated by foster care. 3 girls and 3 boys were adopted Thursday by 2 separate families, possibly creating a much larger, blended family. Sisters Isabella, 5, Aurora, 9, and Alyssa, 11, were adopted by their foster parents of 3 years, Gabe and Amy Thornburg, joining their daughter Haley Thornburg, who was adopted in 2017. Their brothers Timmy, 3, Tobias, 4, and Josiah, 8, were adopted by their foster parents Jeremy Kindle and Scott Steffs. Both families live in Allen County, so the children will have their siblings close by, which isn't a common occurrence, said Cynthia Scanlon, the director of Allen County Children's Services. To have the opportunity to place 3 siblings together out of a sibling group of 6 who are being adopted by another family who keeps in contact is beyond a blessing, Amy Thornburg said. Scanlon said Children's Services works to reunite children with their biological parents, but in this case that wasn't possible, she said. There are different ways to adopt children now, Amy Thornburg said. A lot of people go out of the country, and that's a popular thing now. I think God has called us to help the children in our own neighborhood, to be someone in our own backyard to reach out to the kids. Kindle said the process of adopting Tobias and Josiah began about 2.5 years ago. He and Steffs began fostering 3 years ago with the intent to adopt one day because they wanted children. The 2 have
two men wanting children. They already got 3 older boys. Now they want the little ones, the 3, the 8, and very young children. This is just horrific. Child sex trafficking, pedophile ring, serial rapists. Anything goes. Trump needs to shut it down now. He says they're very blessed, honored, and privileged to adopt, and he believes God put these kids in our home. That's one of the rapists. He'll make sure his new sons, his 3 new sons, call the children that are being delivered Pizzagate, like pizza, CPS delivering little small boys like pizza to serial child pedophile, homosexual rapists. Disgusting. Welcome to Ohio, Lima, Ohio. And then separating the siblings. What an atrocity. And then here's the judge. Sometimes these kids come from pretty rough starts. As a juvenile judge, I see those rough starts become, because we handle those dependency, neglect, abuse cases. It's a good feeling to see rough starts to turn out well for some of these kids. Turn out well, to be raped, to be trafficked, to be separated from your brothers and sisters.
Right.
Just horrific war crimes. Calling it all out. Let's get back. We're just excited about this indictment. These directors, all of them are pieces of what. This 53 Scanland. She even commented in here. She commented in this article promoting Skin. Works to unite children with their bio parents. Possible in this case. This child sex trafficking pedophile ring being run by children with their bio parents. Child sex trafficking pedophile ring being run by CPS, being run by the director, covered up. How can they only charge her with tampering, obstruction, stuff like that, official oppression, as opposed to sex trafficking? She's a sex trafficker. Hello. She knew the dangers and she facilitated those dangers. So yeah, we just wanted to get this information before they take it down. We feel they will be taking this stuff down. Just don't know where to go from here. But this is the biggest story because there's so many felony charges against these people. So let's go here. This is a picture of the Happy Adoption Day. Hey, look at him. Pizzagate. You're looking at Pizzagate right here. 2 homosexuals getting sex trafficked, 3 small children.
Hold on, let me pause this real quick because I'm multitasking. And what the hell? I know this ain't no damn foster parent. Excuse my language. My intuition tells me he's a freak. Okay, and for this individual and this individual, and these people get to house these kids, adopt these kids. If y'all don't like this video, comment. Like, what are we gonna do what do about this? This is crazy, man. This is sickness, disheartening. What are we gonna do, man?
All under the age of 8. They already have teens there. They're trafficking 6 boys, homosexual, wants to be daddy. Just sick, perverted. This is agenda. This makes everyone money. This is a business. Let's just go there. Let's just see what kind of we get when we go to that. Arnica, shut it down. It's disgusting, and everyone needs to get angry with me. Anger can be very powerful when it's used properly, so let's use it all together. I need people to get angry with me. Call everybody out: the cops, governors, senators, presidents' wives, presidents' daughters, for not doing jack crap about adoption, the black market, placing children in the most dangerous environments imaginable.
Right. Let me pause this real quick. On that note, I do want to call somebody out because I'm not sure if people in my area are listening or not. I'm pretty sure it's 1 or 2 because that's all they do is, sit back in the bushes and watch you. But I want to call this CPS supervisor out right now, Misty. in Stockton, California. Misty, she is a CPS supervisor out here in Stockton, San Joaquin County. You know, the enemy dwelled all through you the entire time, and you knew I knew who you were. That's why you never liked me. But God willing, I'm gonna notate more names that were involved in my CPS case, and I'm going to expose them step by step. But I'm going to throw that name out there, Misty, you know, coming over and visiting my children, you know, taking them in their rooms, closing the door, having conversations with them, inappropriate behavior. You don't do no shit like that with no kids. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was only there for a matter of time, not even a month or two. And, you know, they come into these kids' lives, make these impacts, and they just dip. You know what I'm saying? They just leave. But I'm gonna throw it out there. Misty in Stockton, California, CPS supervisor. Yeah, I'll be digging more deep into that soon.
Option. Oh, this was special. All right. Look at that. Read the headlines, people. There they are right there. The serial child rapist, 120 felony counts of every sadistic.
And I also want to add, that's how I know God is real. That's how I know he's amazing. And I feel in my heart, I know in my soul that at the end of the day, for the chosen ones, the people that have compassion and love in their heart, for us, we will be okay once our day comes. You know what I'm saying? And we have to allow God to deal with his children, because we're all God's children. The pedos to us empaths, quote unquote. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, hold on one second. Let me proceed.
Thing you could possibly imagine. Special adoption, Allen County. Exciting time for 6 children to be trafficked to homosexual serial child rapists. 2 families, you know, they talk about the kids, they give out their names. Emotion, that's one of the fathers. 3 of the girls, those boys on Thursday here, their name's Scott Steffes. Very blessed, firmly believe God put these kids in our home. It's a privilege to adopt.
What God?
You know, they were going to church.
What church?
So 6 brothers and sisters split up, and then horrific abuse. You know what was happening. 120 felonies. Hello, people. Somebody hit me in the head, please. Where do you come up with 120 felonies? 60 counts apiece. And then the cover-up. It's gratifying to see the adoption process. The judge is very happy with what the placement. Very disgusting. Children don't need to be with 2 men acting as mommy and daddy.
Right.
I mean, who goes on their birth certificate as the mother, and who plays the role of the father on the birth certificate?
Exactly.
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
You know, it's just not the environment for children. Maybe old children that really need to be taken care of, but not no young ones. You know, we're talking like 16, 17, 18, possibly. You know, they stand a chance. But these other little ones,
and you know,
they're just pizza. You're looking at Pizzagate. You're looking at Pedogate. You're looking at
and my children,
child
my
sex
children were when my CPS case was opened, my children were able to go with my aunt. Okay, but my aunt is a quote unquote stud lesbian, whatever you want to call it. She plays the role of a guy, I guess, in her head, and she has a girlfriend of 8, 9 years. As soon as my kids enter the home, they got married immediately. You know, that's another story. However, so 2 women raising my children, and 2 women who don't even have children. One of them did, but gave the baby up at birth. Like, what the hell? Like, no.
Trafficking, pedophile ring being run by the government, funded. lots of money going out. Everybody was making money off
Mhm.
those 6 adopted children.
It's all about the
getting them
money.
trafficked out. So yeah, splitting them up. Go back. So this is them on Happy Adoption Day. So yeah, fascinating pictures to have those pictures come out. Supposedly tried to commit suicide. This is their home. Just the poor kids. Look at this guy. I mean, he looks like he's on some heavy drugs here. Let's just blow him up a little bit. Indicted on over 60 charges. Let's just go see what they're going to talk about him. But it's time to shut it down. Child Protective Service is the largest human trafficking, child sex trafficking, pedophile ring ever created. All the abuse is happening in foster care, in adoption, on a much larger scale than when they get out. When they get out, they have a semi of a chance. But when they're in there and they're very young, this is what you get. So indictments. Let's just see if we could play a video.
Take your future off pause.
Yeah, going to a commercial. But this is them here. 62 charges, 65 charges. Where do you get charges like that? They call them partners, sex trafficking partners.
Some high-profile criminal cases the last few months, and legal action has been taken against several people. Our Ron Hammy fills us in on how their cases have moved forward.
The Allen County Grand Jury has handed down indictments for several individuals suspected of crimes that we've reported on in the last few months. Most notably, Jeremy Kindle has been indicted on 65 charges relating to sexual crimes. He faces a number of charges of rape, unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, and sexual battery. Kindle allegedly tried to kill himself with a cordless saw when police came to arrest him in late May. Along with him is his partner, Scott Steffes, indicted on 62 charges. The bulk of his charges come with 25 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor and 26 counts of sexual battery. We reported in 2018 the two of them were foster and adoptive parents. Next, Donald McName II has been indicted on a single charge of disrupting public services. It was May 14th. Law enforcement arrived at his East Lane Street home after days of having radio communications blocked. The sheriff's office say they found a device in his home allegedly responsible for it. Also indicted for a May incident is Kaylonda Peoples Fuqua.
Okay, that's getting into other news. But yeah, you heard it there. See if we could start it over without a commercial.
High-profile criminal cases the last few months, and legal action has been taken against several people. Our Ron Hammy fills us in on how their cases have moved forward.
The Allen County Grand Jury has handed down indictments for several individuals suspected of crimes that we've reported on in the last few months. Most notably, Jeremy Kindle has been indicted on 65 charges relating to sexual crimes. He faces a number of charges of rape, unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, and sexual battery. Kindle allegedly tried to kill himself with a cordless saw when police came to arrest him in late May. Along with him is his partner, Scott Steffes, indicted on 62 charges. The bulk of his charges come with 25 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor and 26. Reported in 2018, the two of them were foster and adoptive parents. Next, Donald McName II has been indicted on a single charge of disrupting public.
Okay. You heard it there, 125 counts, whatever. Just a phenomenal amount of felony charges. So they really got these two creepos. You see this guy here. He looks like he's on something good. But we're really happy about the director. But she needs to be charged with sex trafficking, human trafficking, facilitating child endangerment, just tampering with records, child endangerment, facilitating of yeah, I don't know. She should be charged with some of those 125 felonies that she allowed to have them commit. There was claims of she's going to get 3.5 months of severance pay. She's expected to court September 29th. This is her Scanland. Is her last name. So yeah, large large scale child sex trafficking and pedophile ring, large scale, giving them as many boys as they want, all boys. Nothing peculiar about two homosexuals sex trafficking 6 boys at one time from the ages of 3, 5, 8, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, nothing abnormal. That's a forever family created by CPS. I'm going to the comments now. Altered documentation concerning intake, writing data, computer software record, third tampering, conceal a report, documentation, obstruction, official business. It's much more serious than this. This is child trafficking, child sex trafficking, child endangerment. Obstruction, official business. It's much more serious than this. This is child trafficking, child business. It's much more than endangerment. So I think we covered it there.
Sorry about that, you guys. Speak Pedo.
So
it's really not about the logistics of it.
Creeps. Going to the comment. This is child trafficking, child sex trafficking, child endangerment. So I think we covered it there. Here's some more of the creeps, typical social worker creeps. Going to the comments. But yeah, it didn't get much better than this to have this kingpin director directly involved with child sex trafficking.
Okay. For anyone that doesn't believe or just, I don't know. But this is news. This is in the paper. Former children's social worker director allegedly tampers with records. Now, why in the hell would she do that? Okay, Cynthia Scanlon, fired last month by the Allen County Children's Services Board. Why the hell? Has been indicted by a grand jury by a grand jury on I don't know how many counts, I don't know how many felony counts, and one misdemeanor charge related to her employment as the county agency's executive director. Wow. Why is that even like a thing? Like, that should tell you right there, the freak, man. Wow. She was indicted by the grand jury on 3 counts of tampering with records. I bet all felonies of the 3rd degree, a 5th degree felony charge of obstructing official business, and a misdemeanor count of what it says, the something of the I bet she is scheduled to make her initial court appearance. Right, simple. So I'm talking about. So Misty, you look just like Cynthia here, whatever the hell her name is. Yeah, Cynthia. You look just like her. You remind me of her. And that's why I say God is so good, because everything comes out in God's timing. So don't be misled. Working on me, a lot of people are going to be afraid more than they are.
Put them on blast. Awful subject. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Dorothy. Janice, 13, 18 years old, found Ohio, went as far as Miami Beach, Florida. is on it. Yeah, Trump's not doing nothing. He's promoting black market adoptions. You really need to come forward and snap out of it. He's not doing nothing about this.
Of course not. Of course not. And let me also add this. I know. Okay, I know of. I'm gonna say 3. Okay, I only know of 3 people that are foster parents. Okay, I know of 3 people that are foster parents. Okay, one, like I mentioned before, my blood aunt, my mother's sister. Okay, and with her quote unquote wife. Okay, second person. Okay, I know a third person. She's not important at this time right now. She's not never important, but I know a third person. Okay, and all 3 of those people used to do heavy drugs, snort powder, you feel me, and or drink heavily. Okay, don't get it twisted. Like, I used to, you feel me, do drugs as well. However, we're on the foster parents and these pedophiles. We're on their necks right now. We're not worried about me right now. Okay, because as you can hear, I have integrity. I'm not gonna throw someone under the bus and not lay out mine. But the point I'm trying to make is that I know 3 foster parents and they all do drugs and have done drugs. Heavy, you feel me? That's a fact. So during my CPS case, I didn't know about none of this, but I know today, and I'm still fighting today. So I just wanted to add that. That's a fact. That's a fact. I was watching a video earlier, and it kind of gave me the the remembrance of, like, damn, I do know 3 foster parents. Like, I do know 3 people that now foster kids, and they used to like really be. We used to party together, basically. You know what I'm saying?
This isn't a Trump
Sick.
bust. This is a this is what happens in black market adoptions to gay homosexual men that got 6 boys. No red flags there, right? Yes, Veronica, thank you. It appears they had a personal, hand-to-hand, trafficker to trafficker relationship. So there's money involved here. There's huge amounts of money to traffic 6 kids, separate 3 girls, 3 boys, give the boys to the homosexuals that already got 3 kids, let them take as many as they want. Yeah, we'd like to get some more information. Where are they located? What jail is being held? I want to know. Who are their attorneys? Yeah, criminal activity, Cayuga County. Yeah, he tried to kill himself supposedly with a saw. Yeah, right. What a weak job. Cut off their ducks. The judge saying that they were getting off to a good start. 3 is being separated from their sisters, being dumped, trafficked, sex trafficked like pizza to homosexual, serial child rapist, pedophiles. Yeah, that's a great start. It's disgusting what they're doing, people. I need you to get mad with me. That's why I'm up. That's why, I just jumped out of my bed. It's just, this is all the way around. It says everything: the director, the cover up, the fabrication, the tampering, the massive amounts of abuse, and over and over and over on 60 felony counts. Come on, what the hell? We should probably go to the jail website and we could probably find all their counts. Wow. They don't care. They want bloody bonuses. Yeah, there you go. Bonuses. There was money on the table for her. You better believe it. She's getting money, cash bonuses. But look.
I wanted to pause it right here because from my end, this my video is looking real blurry. I'm not sure how it's coming through on the other side. But like I said, bear with me.
Look at her eyes. You get that. Let's get a good look at her. You get those cash bonuses from the adoption agency. They're just like, yeah, look at her. Look at her
Executive
eyes.
director,
Yeah. The eyes
CPS.
of a child sex trafficker.
Exactly. The windows, the eyes
Yeah,
are the windows to the
these people
soul.
need
Look at
long
that.
periods of time for facilitating, knowing the dangers of what they're doing. Yes, he needs to shut it
Look at that.
down.
Look at those
Thank you,
eyes. Look at
Veronica.
those
There's no
eyes. And I go for
that.
anybody.
Melania needs
You
to get
look a
off her
person in
ass.
the eye.
Ivanka needs
Hold
to
on one
stop talking
second.
out of her ass. Stop playing token like they're doing.
You look a person in the eyes nowadays. You look a person in the eyes nowadays and let your intuition speak to you, because it's a spiritual war. I say that with emphasis, and it's plain and it's simple. And we cannot serve two gods. You know how does the scripture go? You love one and hate the other, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And they got the babies. And this is a CPS executive director. What the hell is she doing in the news about tampering with evidence? I mean, come on. How much more proof do you guys want? You know, this people should be sharing this video, sharing their thoughts. Like, do we not care about the kids? Like, if you don't care about the kids, like, what do you care about? Like, you serious?
Doing something. This is the heart of the battle. This is the largest child sex trafficking, human trafficking, pedophile ring ever created. Foster care, adoption. Oh, dang, my friend might be losing her 3-year-old son today to bisexual male and female.
Mm.
Yes. Got it. Yes, coming from the UK. Yes, very sorry to hear that, Spardo. What can we do? Put the spotlight on them. They're less likely if everyone knows the type of people they are, the type of dangers there. These kids need training courses before they're delivered to these people. They need training. Foster kids need training courses they have to complete where they're completely aware of their surroundings, of the dangers, of what sex trafficking is, of what rape is, of child rape, molestation, what to look out for. That's the kind of stuff these foster kids need. I think I shared an article to your page. I shared Facebook page. So, let's just shut this down. It's time to move on, people. So many people distracted, so much distraction when we have a state of war here, and this is happening all the time in foster care. The serial rapes, this is just a drop in the bucket. We're estimating over 1 million rapes, molestations very easily in foster care adoption, very easily. They're being raped every single day, multiple times a day. This is what happens when they're restrained. It doesn't work. Nancy Schaefer said, shut it down. 2 pinpricks, snake eyes. There we go.
Rest in
Help me.
peace, Nancy.
Thank you for identifying that.
Rest in
Yes.
peace, Nancy.
Snake eyes.
And
So yeah,
her husband, rest in
there.
peace. Two
Yes,
11 individuals murdered
evil
for exposing
from
CPS.
hell. Again, Scanlon, 53.
My condolences to the
Grand jury,
family.
3 evil. Yeah, the snake eyes. So yeah, big hit there. Yeah, those are snake eyes. when is enough enough? Have to really shut it down immediately. We need you to really stop giving people hiding places. Trump's not going to do anything about this. He's not on to this. This isn't a Trump bust. Trump is promoting adoption, the black market. What happened to these 3 kids? Let's just go back and look at them. This is just some disgusting. And then 3 of them going to homosexual, serial child rapist, pedophiles. Oh, and they might stay in contact with their sister. Just totally disgusting. It doesn't get any bigger than this. When she's indicted on 3 felonies for child sex trafficking cover-up, she's facilitating child sex trafficking. Facilitator. She's getting the bonus, the adoption bonus. She's getting her hair done, getting that nice new car, the payment, while their kids are being raped. I mean, we're talking kids down to 3 years old. We're talking kids. You know what he was doing? Timmy 3, Tobias 4, and Josiah 8. Adopted. And then you wonder about the birth certificate. Who plays mommy and who plays daddy? It's just very sick, disgusting. Children that young did not need to be in that situation. How many red flags do you need to see? And then you got the judge chiming in. Judge here, right here. Sometimes kids have rough starts. It's a good feeling to see rough starts turn out well for some of these kids.